Hi, I'm Chris from Lone Aspen.
I'm Jeff. Today we're going to talk a little bit about aspects of the backpack. Now remember, like your shoes, if your shoes are ill-fitted or you're on the trail with big steel-toe work boots, your feet, your ankles, your knees, your thighs, your hips could wear out, or your back, before maybe you make it to your destination. And that's the difference between making it 2 miles before you're completely wore out and making it 12, 20 miles. The backpack is no different. The backpack should be properly fitted to you. So the one that's on sale may not be necessarily the right pack for you. For example, the distance from my hip bone to my shoulder is different on me than on Chris. And because of that reason, good pack manufacturers make their packs in different lengths: medium, long, extra long, torso. Within each frame length, there should be an adjustment on the shoulders. On this one, there's a strap I can pull that lengthens and shortens. It actually rolls the shoulder strap for a perfect fit. Now, what I mean by a perfect fit is that when the pack has maybe about 30 pounds in it, it's all drawn down and adjusted up. What you're looking for is the center of the hip belt to be on your hip bone. A real pack has a frame and a wide hip belt. Doesn't matter whether it's an internal frame or an external frame, as long as it has a frame. The pack has to have a frame. The one thing you won't be able to see on Chris's pack when he explains this is the lumbar pad. They call it a lumbar pad. Well, it's not a tailbone pad, it's a lumbar pad. And so when you're getting your pack adjusted to you, this probably rides a little higher than you think it should. And that is not brand specific. It's basically any backpack. As you can see on Chris's pack here, the shoulder strap is over the shoulder, and it's not rolled back and bunched up under his shoulder. It's sitting perfectly smooth on his shoulder, and the center of the hip bone is on the center of the center of the hip belt is on the center of his hip bone there.
Yeah, that's the thing about shoulder straps and hip belts. My hip belt barely has any padding in it at all, but it is pretty wide. And if placed properly, having a wider hip belt or shoulder strap, because wider means more contact, more surface area, which means more properly carrying the weight. So it's not really how much padding or what type of padding it is, but you do want something a bit wider. And fitting the pack on, when you put your backpack on, you're going to start with adjusting the hip belt. Once you tighten up the hip belt, you're going to move up to the shoulder straps and tighten them. Then you're going to move to the sternum strap and tighten that. And if need be, move up to your load lifter straps and you'll adjust those. And then just go back and check everything, make sure it's all nice and fitted, because you don't want your bag dragging and all that weight pulling on your shoulders. Proper carry weight for a bag is about 60-70% the weight you want carried on your hips, the rest on your shoulder.
Yeah, absolutely. That is an excellent thing to point out. Yeah, you want 60 or 70% of the weight of the backpack should be on your hips. So for you guys that wear a bat belt, you're going to have to take the bat belt off, and that's where pouches and stuff come in, and we'll get into those kinds of features in another video. The interesting thing about the load lifting straps here is that say you have 70% of the weight on your hips, you're going down the trail, you're going uphill or whatever, and your thighs start to get tired. What these straps are for is, like right now mine are loose, and I would pull on them and it lifts the pack up, putting more of the weight on my shoulders, taking the weight off of my hips. Walk down the trail for a while, my shoulders and my back start to get tired, I just reach back, push up on the adjustment, and the pack leans back and settles back on my hips. It's a great feature. And as you go down the trail, you'll find yourself playing with those adjustments more and more the longer you walk. As you go down the trail, you tighten them up, loosen them up, tighten them up, loosen them up. Our packs have all kinds of other adjustable straps and doodads, and that's just the brand of packs we have. Maybe yours have it. Maybe it doesn't. The main thing we just wanted to cover is fit and adjustment of a pack. We're going to talk about features here in a minute. Thanks for stopping by. We hope you liked this video. We hope you found it informative. Feel free to get a hold of us. See you later.